You don't
Where
want,
does free will
no,
come from?
listen, when you take free will, then you accept things freely, right? The proper thing to do is align. Of course, you can have free will, but when you take free will, then you take problems freely. When you align, then you know what's coming. When you take free will, everything comes freely. You don't know what the fuck is coming, right? And it's all coming for free because you're never gonna get paid. Right? I'm keeping it real, gang. Listen, free will is what you don't want. A lot of people want free will. You want to choose alignment. The sun don't choose free will, right? Right? The trees don't choose free will, right? The trees sit right there in a line on purpose, right? But they hear and see everything, right? So you gotta learn how to use your senses, right? But a lot of people want to use their free will.
So how is choice even made if there's no free will?
Aha. Now you get it. See, the choice, you freely to make a choice, right? You can choose. See, a lot of people think that God is in the sky, right? White man, fact. But God is a frequency. It ain't something that you're supposed to pray to. It's something that you align with. So when you align with your purpose, it's like aligning with God. It's like aligning with the Creator, right? So that's what you want to begin to do. You want to begin to align with things instead of trying to take control over things, right? It's a difference.
So what kind of structure does God live upon? Like what how does he live if we don't live in no free will?
Well, I don't think you understand. I'm going to take that. You said, what kind of structure do God live in? This couch, this body, this camera, you, me, everything. See, God live in everything, so you can't say God don't like nothing. God love everything, right? Because it's not about bad or good. It's not about right or wrong, right? It's about alignment and purpose. God not gonna make you choose. He's not gonna tell you to pray to him, right? You have to align on your own, right? Everybody gonna wish to go to the kingdom of heaven, but everybody won't come. And the kingdom of heaven is in your mind, right? Because a lot of people can't think of heaven. How the fuck you gonna think of heaven being born in an environment that's full of shit and you never seen no fucking heaven? How you gonna believe in that? All right, listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm not here to judge nobody. I love everybody, but I understand that the system has been tricked for everybody to fucking lose. That's what I'm telling you. I don't think you understand that part.
Is environment does environment kind of affect how you want to live your life?
They pollute the environment. Listen, I'm telling you this. Listen, if the environment wasn't polluted, then people will have different realities. Listen, I'm gonna say this. People are not choosing their choices. It's being chosen for them. I keep telling you, they're being controlled. Everybody's a computer. They're getting downloaded information and they're following it. So, right, the only way you can really, listen, I'm just gonna say this. You gotta disconnect yourself from the world, right? You gotta become a conscious observer of the world and not a participating player, right? Because all the participating players get hurt and they part of the game, right?
How does one person get woke to what's going on in
Ain't
the
no
world?
woke. Ain't no woke. What do you mean woke? Ain't no woke. Because I'm gonna tell you this, right? Everybody thinks it's a woke. But woke is one way to put somebody above somebody or to put somebody under somebody. There is no woke. Listen, either you know or you don't, right? And I'm gonna say this, even if you don't know, one day you shall know. Because listen, I'm gonna say this, Jesus said it best, every tongue will mention God, right? So everybody will see, it's just a matter of time, right? And time don't exist. So you think it's a long time, but it's not a long time, right? It's just time, right? Because time was only made to watch the humans.
So is this world like a simulation?
I'm gonna say this, right? They took a fly. They took a fly brain and neurons, and they took these neurons and they put these neurons inside of a computer. That fly began to eat and do everything as if it was not in a computer. The fly couldn't tell the difference between the computer and reality, right? And I'm gonna go a little deeper and tell you this, right? And a lot of people don't understand this, but they do this, right? They got simulated countries, right? And before they bomb or attack them, they bomb or attack these simulated countries to see exactly what will happen if they drop this here and that there. So the questions you asking me is, they're intelligent, but let me ask you a question. What's the difference between your sleep and your dream?
The difference between my sleep and my dream.
Mm-hmm.
I think my dreams. I think my dreams come from an outer experience other than myself. Because usually when
I ain't asked you all that. I said, just ask you, what's the difference? You saying way too much. What's the difference between your dream and this reality? That's all I asked you. What's the difference?
My dream is an outer body experience.
Right, and when you back in this reality, you back in your body. That's what you say, right? That's what you suggest.
Right.
What if I tell you they both are the same thing?
How so?
Because you live in multiple realities all at the same time, right? And different parts of your brain, they could tell this. Let me tell you this. They was doing this, right? They had a cancer patient, and this cancer patient was doing MRI scan for the cancer, right? And their body was getting scanned. At the time the body was getting scanned, he had a heart attack. So for the first time, they can watch the brain as it dies. And they thought the brain was gonna get numb and just go out. Did you know what happened after the man's body died?
What happened?
The brain got more active, lighting up spots they never seen light up before, right? I don't think you understand. And they captured where it went, right? They know where it went. It went several light years away, right? So everybody understands that the body is just a shell for whatever's fuckers inside it.
Who do you feel you are in another dimension?
Come on, gang. What you mean? You whoever you say you are. I don't think you understand. Reality is whatever you believe. Whatever you believe this reality is what it becomes, right? And everybody don't understand that. I keep telling you, God is not in a book. God is a frequency you in line with. But the best thing that I can do to tell you is to do some soul searching. Because a lot of people don't search within themselves and then they can't understand the possibilities that they have. Right?
So,
let's go.
Sorry.
Don't worry about distractions. We have to do the job. See, I don't think you understand. Distractions gonna come, right? I just keep telling you this, right? You worried about distractions, but distractions gonna come. You gotta do what you're here to do, right? That's happening in the world. You're gonna have several distractions. 7 people trying to take you off what you're trying to do, right? But that's the design of the matrix. But not clear your mind and ask the questions you need to answer.
Sorry, you're right. With distractions, how do you deal with that?
What do you mean?
Like, when you know that it's certain distractions.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Your interview is starting to be like very boring.
Oh.
You asking about like, what do you do with distractions? What do you do with these things? Is no flow of things. Like you're not saying things that you don't got no dialogue. You don't got no plan. And so I think it's best you get a plan. So we can do this correctly. Because you just sitting there asking questions without a vision. So you just waiting on my last word and then ask me that, you know what I'm saying, which is not pretty good. I don't think that's a good thing you should be doing. I think you should come prepared.
You're right, I apologize for that.
I'm serious, bro. Like this, like, I don't think you understand, like, we only get one shot at this, right? So we gotta do everything with full awareness and knowing exactly what we're doing at that moment. We can't try to swing through life with no structure. Everything is structured.